Hello friends, we are coming up to the holiday season of the year. In the run-up to the Navratri, which starts now, Dussehra, followed by Diwali. This is the fun-filled times of the year. And we tend to travel a lot. We tend to travel and visit our friends, our families. We are either coming back home or we are coming back to see our parents or our friends and spending a lot of time in traveling. We could be traveling by air. We could be traveling long distance in cars, vehicles, buses, coaches, and trains. Traveling means sitting in a chair and sitting with your legs in the dependent position. That actually can lead to a lot of problems. If you're sitting still for a long period of time without any movement of your calf muscles, your leg muscles, then there is a possibility of slowing of the blood vessels, the slowing of the blood flow. Slowing blood flow means that the blood tends to collect in the legs. When that happens, it leads to clot formation. If the blood clots when the person is sitting for a long period of time, it remains clotted in that area. And then when the person suddenly gets up and starts walking and the blood starts to circulate, this clot can actually move up and go up into the lungs and give rise to a huge number of problems. And these are clots in the legs running up to become clots in the lungs, giving rise to a lung clot, which can actually sometimes even be fatal. So this was actually picked up. Of course, one knew about this for a long time, but it gained a lot of prominence. In fact, it gained worldwide prominence when a young lady from England, who was actually a news reporter, who went from London to Sydney for the Sydney Olympics. This is going back almost about 12, 14 years ago. And on her way back from Sydney, after the games finished, she was sitting on a flight and she was going back to London. It was a direct non-stop flight from Sydney to London. And she was so tired, she just slept through the flight with her legs down, of course. She got off at Heathrow Airport when the plane landed, started walking towards the baggage belt, suddenly collapsed and died. This actually shook up the whole world, the travel world as they call it, and everybody woke up to the reality of travel clots or leg clots which could travel up to the lungs. So, a lot of advisories and a lot of advice has been given to travelers who are undergoing long distance flights and taking long distance travels, whether it's by a coach or by car or by train or by aircraft, by flying. So while you're sitting on the plane, drink plenty of water, plenty of liquids as much as possible, and keep moving your legs. Keep moving your legs, keep stretching your legs, just keep moving tiptoes, keep moving your ankles, keep moving your toes, and get up and walk around. In fact, I always advise my patients to drink a lot of water. That does two things. Number one, when you drink water, your blood remains thin. And the second is that drinking water makes you go to the washroom, which means that you actually get up and start walking. So my advice in this coming winter, in this coming holiday season, if you're traveling, drink plenty of water, make sure that you don't get dehydrated, and walk around as much as possible for as long as possible, and look after those blood vessels. So happy traveling and happy holidays. Thank you.